A dream 11 years in the making continues tonight in St. Petersburg, Florida. Mohawks, Cowbells, the Rays, and the Red Sox on display at Tropicana Field for Game 1 of the American League Championship Series presented by Kia Motors. It's the AL East champion Tampa Bay Rays and the defending world champion Boston Red Sox here on TBS. There's the starter. Big game James. James Shields goes for the Rays in Game 1.
Well, with all apologies to James Worthy, Big Game James is down here in Tampa Bay. He's been outstanding.
And on this surface, how much a concern is that for the Red Sox as this one begins tonight? Not a concern for Ellsbury. He's down on strikes. Just missed the outside corner. A one-out walk has Pedroia aboard in front of designated hitter David Ortiz. Short lead at first. And a towering fly ball center field. Upton drifting back. One man out. Pedroia tags and retreats to first. Second out. Ortiz flies to straightaway center. No problem with the catwalk.
Well, you can see everybody on defense was hollering at B.J. Upton. He's
20th pitch. Pedroia goes with a 3-2, and it's lined down the right field line, slicing, and that's a fair ball. And it will bounce into the seats. That'll be a rule book double. Euclid in at second. Pedroia will be called back to third. And that's a big break for the Rays. Pedroia would have been able to score had that ball stayed in play. Got him swinging. Red Sox strand two in scoring position in a scoreless top half of the first at the Trop. Daisuke Matsuzaka undefeated this year on the road.
Yeah, 9-0. He's been outstanding all season long with those 18 wins.
He won't give up many hits, and he's always going to have runners on base.
And there's one to start the ball game tonight. So strange to not see Josh Beckett pitching in Game 1 of a big series. Here is Boston skipper Terry Francona's rationale for starting Daisuke tonight. Walked 97 times in the regular season. Now behind in the count to Daisuke 1-2. High towering fly ball into left field. Jason Bay makes the grab. Back to first Iwamura. One man out.
He absolutely just missed that ball. That ball was close to going 400 feet.
Another walk. 2 on, 1 out.
B.J. Upton second overall. Perez 7th round. They are loaded with draft picks.
Inside corner, strike 3. Longoria took it for out number 2. And there's Daisuke again with men in scoring position. They're loaded. 3 first-inning walks from Daisuke.
Well, he's only 2 away from his average.
Iwamura third, Pena second, Crawford first. Ground ball to Pedroia at second, handles it in between hop, and Daisuke walks 3, strands 3, and after 1, no score at Tropicana Field. And he's jammed a little flare into right, but Gabe Gross will catch. One man down. Let's check out, guys, the Red Sox season timeline here in 2008. 1 out for Marcotte. He wraps the first pitch to first. Pena wings the race to the back. 2 out.
When we talk about the defense of this Tampa Bay Rays team, this is a very good fielding first baseman, Carlos Pena. He's almost on par with Kevin Euclid when he plays at first base.
Inning over. Third strikeout for James Shields. Scoreless in St. Pete. And he's down swinging. Second strikeout for Daisuke as we check out the Rays' historical timeline. Their first franchise game, March 31st, 1998. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Gross. And he's down on strikes. So Daisuke has struck out the first 2 he has seen in the bottom of this. Another 3-2 pitch to Bartlett, the shortstop. This one's popped up left side. Youkilis drifting back at third. Has that one measured up. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Rays in a scoreless second inning.
Because he's dedicated so much to getting this pitching staff on track.
1 for 10 is he lifetime against Shields. And that ball is cut on and missed. You guys have heard the old expression, familiarity breeds contempt. These clubs met 18 times in the regular season.
Second base bag with his knee. Coco took exception, had a hard slide into Iwamura in the same game, and then got hit by James Shields.
Soft fly ball shallow left off the bat of Ellsbury. 6 in a row retired by Shields. 2 out.
Bartlett was taking a throw.
You know, step 1 is to let the Red Sox know, the world champions, that they're here and they're going to be competitive.
As Pedroia pops that one up center of the diamond. Bartlett's got it. Inning over. 7 up, 7 down for Big Game James at Tropicana Field.
You can't push us around. We're on equal terms with everybody here in the American League East, and nobody's pushing us around anymore.
Iwamura sends a shot to right that J.D. Drew struggles to catch, but catch it he does for out number 1.
Now this is going to be interesting now, and you see J.D. Drew saying he lost it in the lights right there.
Or at least more confidence in it.
Then paints the outside corner for a called third strike. 6 in a row retired by Daisuke. 3-2. Another one. So Pena's aboard. That snaps the streak of 6 in a row. And Evan Longoria is coming up. Pena is short lead at first with 2 outs. And the inning is over. 5 strikeouts for Daisuke. Pena left stranded in a scoreless third. We head to the 4th inning. Big Poppy's due to lead off for the Red Sox as we're scoreless. Have more confidence in his swing.
Well, I think he doesn't lack the confidence. I don't think that's ever the problem.
Hard hit ball to first. Pena scoops that up.
Watched him in batting practice today. He was outstanding the way he's hitting the ball. I think it's more of getting more at bats and the timing issue.
That something bad or nasty may happen to us, but don't get out of our game. We've done it all season long. We've been able to come back from difficult moments. And more than anything, I think if we can do that this time of the year, we have a pretty good chance of winning.
Well, you got to be happy with the pitching of Big Game James so far.
Yeah, Shields, the typical.
There's a ground ball to second. There's 1. There's 2. Inning over.
He injured a tendon in his knuckle on his wrist and had surgery.
And that's a called third strike. 6 strikeouts for Daisuke through 3 innings and a third. Again, time to talk. Brought to you by Charles Schwab, Terry Francona. And now the 0-2 to Floyd. He's down swinging. 7 strikeouts. And the base is cleared.
Now there's just too many weapons to deal with.
He struck out Navarro, leading off the second. And a pop-up left side. Youkilis drifting back. Look at him keep an eye on that ball as he makes his way into foul ground. Lowry met him, but no problem. Youkilis makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down, and 4 scoreless.
I just think the Rays are very comfortable here. They got a lot of confidence playing in this ballpark. They know the park very well.
57 and 24 were they on their home turf as Bay coaxes a leadoff walk, and Craig Sager joins us downstairs. Craig. Thank you, Craig, for that. No damage done on that play, however, but a chance for some Red Sox damage with Bay aboard and Kotsay up. And a check swing liner down the left field line in for a hit. Crawford cuts it off quickly, but not before Kotsay dives in with a bloop double. They're at second and third, nobody out for Boston.
Finishing at bats with the hook.
Fly ball right field, playable for Gross. There's the catch. Tagging at third, Bay. Throw will be cut off. A sacrifice fly by Jed Lowry gives the Red Sox the first lead of this series. Joe Madden hoping to live with one. And a hot shot speared by Iwamura. What a play. Infield in, saved a run there. Veritek scalded it, but he's retired.
What a marvelous transition for Iwamura to be the everyday third baseman. And
fly ball center field. Upton playing shallowly. Comes in. Bartlett goes out. Makes the play. What a grab by the shortstop, Jason Bartlett, over his shoulder. A leadoff walk and a bloop double. Then a sac fly plates the game's first run, and it's 1-0 Boston. As the Rays look for their very first base hit tonight. They have earned 4 walks. They have struck out 7 times. And a 1-pitch out off the bat of Gross starts off the Tampa Bay 5th.
Like John Lester and Matsuzaka. Beckett when he's healthy.
And that's over the inside corner. 8 strikeouts for Daisuke. The Rays have the home field advantage in this head-to-head matchup. And a high towering fly ball right center field. Drew on the run, tracks it down, and the inning is over. 7 up, 7 down for Daisuke. A no-no through 5 and a 1-run lead.
James Shields coming into this game 0 for 17. He's 2 for 2 tonight.
And he's due up third as Pedroia smacks one to Longoria at third. Good scoop by Pena. 1 man down.
Longoria made 12 errors this year.
He chased the ball in the dirt. 2 out. Tampa Bay's Daisuke. Fisted right side. Pena going out. Fair ground, makes the grab. 3 up, 3 down. James Shields trails by a run. Rays are looking for their first hit.
Power to hit it out of the ballpark to right field and right center.
That's the way they shade him here with a 2-1 count. And he took a shot that way. A little flare that Pedroia will grab. And there's your first out. 0 for 3 is B.J. Upton tonight, and TBS presents a very funny festival.
And then checks out the hitter, and he wants a fastball away.
And a shot to right. Pedroia in the shift. Fleming makes the play. Hard hit ball. Hardest ball hit tonight by the Rays. But Pena's a second out.
What a play by Pedroia, staying on that ball.
Season, most in 11 years by a rookie.
Will he swing 3-0? He did. Fly ball down the right field line. J.D. Drew, long run. Foul ground. Battles the lights. Makes the play. Joe Madden gambles. Lets him swing 3-0. And the Red Sox and Daisuke, a no-hitter through 6, lead game 1. 1-0. And game 3. And a ground ball up the middle. Leadoff hit for J.D. Drew. One mistake, the big difference. That was the leadoff walk. Now Drew aboard with nobody out. And a base hit through the whole left side. Bay tomahawks that ball to left. And the Red Sox again 2 on with nobody out. Back in the 5th inning, a check swing, swing that turned into 2 and the lone run. Another check swing. Iwamura drifts out and makes a terrific over-the-shoulder catch. There's that Tampa Bay D. Strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Shields. 2 on, now 2 out.
Got everything cleared now. Just strand these two runners.
And what do you usually throw after that meeting? It was popped up, whatever it was, an 87-mile-an-hour pitch. Inning over. Boston had 2 on with nobody out. And as we stretch in Tampa Bay, the Rays are looking for their first hit. But that was the last base runner Tampa Bay had back in inning number 3. Matsuzaka with 8 strikeouts. And there's the first base hit in the 7th inning. They threw out the first pitch of this series. That baseball might be headed for the Tampa Bay Trophy case too, as Crawford aboard representing the potential tying run. Opponents have stolen 15 bags in 20 tries against Daisuke this year. And a fly ball left center field. That ball might drop. It will drop. Around second, Crawford on his way to third. The Rays have him at the corners and nobody out. Boy, did Crawford fly around that second base bag. High pop fly, shallow left. Bay sets up. There's the catch. No advance. So Navarro cannot drive home Crawford. He pops out. Runner holds. Swing and a miss. Gross, a late hack. 2 outs.
A very late funny swing from Gabe Gross, a 91-mile-an-hour pitch away.
Ground ball short. Lowry's got it, and Daisuke pitches out of a 7th inning jam. 2 on, nobody out. He continues his masterful work and leads by a run. As the top of their order comes to the plate in a 1-0 8th inning game. A little tapper, good play, Shields. And the throw to first retires Ellsbury, who's 0 for 4 tonight.
In postseason.
Line drive center field. Pedroia's aboard with 1 out.
He keeps fighting it though, won't he, Buck?
Yeah, he's not going to give up. He has good at-bats every single time, no matter what the situation is. And looks like
he was a starter early in the season, but has really made that transition to the pen. 4 1/3 innings, no runs against the Chicago White Sox.
But Howell has picked up the bullpen role very quickly this year.
Runner goes, got a good jump. The Navarro throw is late. And it's a steal for Pedroia, who is 20 out of 21 in the regular season. And Howell tries to continue that here in the 8th. And Ortiz walks. 2 on, 1 out. So Kevin Youkilis coming up now. And a line drive into left field. Crawford can't get it. It's off his glove. Pedroia around third will score. They're at second and they're at third with 1 man out. The Red Sox take a 2-0 lead as Crawford couldn't handle a sinking line drive off the bat of Kevin Youkilis.
Well, we talked about the great defense, and right there,
the flamethrower Grant Balfour is on to try to retire J.D. Drew.
Well, Balfour is very aggressive in the strike zone. He's one of those guys that uses.
Oh, J.D. Drew hit up and in.
Did he get that right behind the right shoulder blade, maybe?
Struck him out. Buck, you said he's a strikeout pitcher. He gets Bay. Popped up. Longoria has room. Inning over. Balfour does his job. But Kevin Youkilis with a double off the glove of Carl Crawford in left extends the Red Sox lead to 2-0 with the top of the Tampa Bay order coming up. Base hit. Leadoff man on, potential tying run to the plate. And we showed you how the Rays, after the 7th inning, have made life tough on the Red Sox all year. They'll try to do it. Iwamura, good lead at first. And that one gets away from Veritek. Big turnaround second, but no further advance. Ten times. Hard hit ball, knocked down Youkilis, can't find it. Everybody's safe.
Okajima last year was lights out in these situations, stranding 86% of the base runners he inherited. This year, quite a different story. First and second, nobody out. No reason to give him the green light here.
Green light, fly ball to right. Drew struggles and makes a knee-high catch. That's twice in tonight's game that Joe Madden has green lighted one of his sluggers. Double play ball to short. Pedroia at second one, on to first two, inning over. The Rays again had 2 on with nobody out and could not bring home their first run of this American League Championship Series.
And he said, you know what, we don't have a first-round pick, but this Pedroia kid at Arizona State's pretty good.
High pop fly into shallow center. Upton puts that away. Lowry 0 for 3. 1 out in the 9th.
Must be hockey fans.
Towering fly ball to center. Upton plays very shallowly. Look at that ball carry out to the edge of the warning track. Well struck, well played. 2 out. With no runs allowed here tonight. So David Price, the first-round pick of the 2007 June draft by the Rays, first overall.
Future Hall of Famer.
Price with 5 games, 1 start in the bigs this year. Gets a soft line out to left, and that retires the side. Last chance for Tampa Bay. Crawford, Floyd Navarro coming up against Jonathan Papelbon. One man down. Papelbon has the first out of the 9th inning as we check in with Craig Sager. Popped up. Youkilis in foul ground, has tons of room. Down to his last strike. And the ball game's over. The Boston Red Sox have won game 1. 2-0 the final score. They made the most of their scoring chances tonight. A night, guys, where the starting pitching was simply outstanding, but Daisuke Matsuzaka really starred. He walked a lot of men, but got it done.